burning on my back inside. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. The host is with the most is Marky Stanton. Every morning I get up and I am blessed to live my life, and so are you. This is why I do this every morning to remind people that it is our blessings, this is our lives, this is how we get our whole world in order, and this is no different than anybody else's life except for you get to conduct yourself positively. Positively. So this last night, I was out there playing pool with the homie, and almost got in a physical conversation with somebody that was drunk and obnoxious. And I thought to myself, this guy is obviously not conducting himself properly. He's standing in front of his friend, and his friend was kind of just standing there. He's like, he didn't know if his friend was about to get beat up or cause a fight. And I thought to myself, that's the energy you're giving. When I'm talking about conducting, I'm talking not only conducting ourselves in a manner that has respect for ourselves, but I'm also talking about the type of energy we put out there. For people that can't wait to have a physical conversation, their energy's way off. And it was just like, wow, this is shocking to me that somebody like that would be willing to get beat up just to feel something, just to feel alive. And I'm like, what kind of energy is that? What kind of energy is this individual emitting? And why is this motherfucker not being positive? What happened to him for him to go out of his way to be a dick that day? And that's what happened. I got caught. Somebody being dick. Beards on shirts. I can see like a hair out of my eye, but anyway, your boy Saint was about to whoop up this dude, and it's like, why would I give him that kind of energy? So a lot of people don't even realize what kind of energy they give to a situation and how it could have changed if they gave a different type of energy. So this is a really an energy education, almost as if you were going to school as an electrician on how to conduct energy, how to conduct yourself as a human being when you're out there in the real world. And the biggest thing to do is just get your energy right. A lot of the things that I do is make sure that I'm not the one that's rubbing people the wrong way or saying the wrong things or doing the wrong things. It's not necessarily like anything's right or wrong. It's the effect of how it affects other people. So once again, it's not what I say, it's how I say it. And if my energy's way off, get a little some of that. Then my message is going to be way off. And who the fuck wants that? We all want to be in harmony. Sorry, y'all. And we all want to be understood. And that's going to take us conducting the right energy through ourselves, right? So there was times where I just didn't want to be touched. You know, we're going deeper into this. And this is true. You know, your boy Saints keeps it real on the show. I didn't want to be touched. I didn't want to be bothered, and I didn't want someone to talk to me, and therefore I didn't have as good of relationships and connections as I would normally, as if I brought down my own shield, our little bubbles that we all have, and started conduct myself in an appropriate manner, meaning I didn't mind being touched, and therefore I got touched more. My vibe came up and my force field went down, and therefore more people got to enter inside my bubble. And not a lot of people get that far. You know, I mean, we all kind of have bubbles. If it's just our family, we take care of our family and our loved ones. And that's about it, right? We don't need much more than that. But I'm talking about energy we rumped into strangers that... Sorry. That's what you get for kissing girls at festivals. But that energy that you get when you're just smiling at someone, literally just walking past you, and they smile back, that energy boost or bump that we give each other is the type of conduct that I'm talking about. It's that energy vibration that when we vibrate, we conduct ourselves so diligently that the vibration is hit on all frequencies. So it's the type of people, especially like when we're doing our little Lotus Labs collab with Saints Addiction at that tent, was the fact that we had a vibe. And a lot of people go, you're a vibe. And it's like, you know, my vibe is coming off of me because I've been centered, man. I'm not trying to hurt nobody. I'm trying to raise people up. I breathe a lot. I meditate a lot. I make sure my mind's right. I don't go out into the world spilling on people. I go out into the world with an ambition and a motivation and an intention. And a lot of people, they're just kind of just out there. I don't think that guy was trying to get beat up that night. I really don't. I don't think he's regularly going around causing that kind of trouble. I really don't. But that night, that was him. And I was like, that's your energy. And you just really have no control over your energy. And that's what this is all about, right? Like, we can control our emotions, we can control our mood, we even control our environment, most of us adults, if we concentrate, if we conduct our energy properly. If not, we're just going to keep bouncing into each other, right? And that was that movie Crash. I don't know if you guys ever remember that movie in downtown LA. Like, it's just all of us just crashing into each other, all of us just trying to live, but really we're bouncing into each other like atoms. It's just like random events, and don't become so random anymore, and then it becomes a life of purpose. And not a lot of us see it that way. We don't see our lives grow in such a way where our lights can be a positivity to each other. But I do. I see when we meet people for certain reasons, I see serendipitousness instead of coincidence. I see purpose in the things that I do. It's not just any reason that I meet the certain people or the places that I go, but there's a reason for the season. And when we have that kind of direction with our energy, it flows. And it flows properly, just like a good electric current. It goes where it needs to go, healthily, steadily, and not on a place where it hits somebody where they got overly energized and overly electrocuted. They actually had to come up with this word, electrocuted. They almost want to call it getting Westinghoused, but it's not a Westinghoused. It's being lit up and being able to conduct your energy as such where people want to be around you. I've had so many people tell me at this recent festival that they wanted to just be around me and my energy and be in business with me. And oh wow, you're talking about a monetary gain. And a lot of people take their money very, very seriously. And here I just take my life seriously. And what's weird is, like, the more I concentrate on how I am as a human being and how I treat others, the more that my vibration goes up. And the quality of people that I reach goes up because they know they can come around me. It's like a dog, if you wouldn't want to go around a human if you knew that they were going to constantly kick you, right? That they were going to constantly complain, worry, and be full of fear. No, they're going to come around the human that is happy, that has a piece of beef jerky in their hands, that kind of blessing. So our vibes really are coming from ourselves, and the way we conduct ourselves and that energy before we go out in the world will determine if we're going to get negativity or positivity. Like I was explaining to that shit, I got good vibes coming because I do good by people. You know what I mean? I'm not out there trying to destroy anybody. I'm not trying to do a corporate takeover or leverage someone or use someone else's energy. I'm using my own energy to determine my own outcome, and therefore I vibrate at a higher frequency. And when I'm on that frequency, girls love me, can't be denied. And men want to be my friends, can't be denied. And I get more, opportunities to do things in my life that wouldn't have necessarily came to me. So, we don't know exactly who's watching and how they're watching us. You know what I'm saying? We tend to not realize the way that we impact others, but it's literally the simplest things as the way we feel about ourselves transferring to other people. And that's a beautiful thing, that we can bring up other people's energy, and it's a shitty thing that we can bring down people's energy. It's just the way that you are conducted and the way you transfer, kind of like what were those things that vacuum tubes? We used to transfer information through vacuum tubes back in the day to get information across to each other. That's exactly how we are right now. We are a energy creature, a big old battery that needs to be plugged into each other. And on that note, that's your morning marijuana motivation. All my heart from the start, it's your boy Marquis Saint. I love my life. I'm so blessed to live it. I'm gonna go ahead and smoke this blunt with you guys after this show. I thought I had enough time. I was just going. Actually, let's do this. Almost done. I do have enough time. This is my life. I have plenty enough time for my life, and that's something I just started to really concentrate on. Is not rushing myself, and then my energy shows up all fucking wonky, or trying to overexert myself when I was should have been being myself, that I already won by being myself, and then I thought I had to spark up my energy and change it when the people fell in love with the first part of the energy, and then I was trying to keep them in love with my energy and just keep it up, and instead of being real with people. And the more real I got with my energy, the better my life got. And I just wanted to share that with people because, it was something I was fucking up with on a regular basis, and I wanted to be touched. I wanted to be loved, just like everybody else. But my portal wasn't open. I wasn't my energy, my battery, whatever you call that in life, wasn't open, and I wasn't keeping my frequency open for another individual that would want to dock into my station. It's almost like looking for a boat. It's like, where's a good little harbor to go into? And we haven't created a good harbor for people to plug into ourselves, and that's all it's about. So people are going to come in and out of your life. The quality of it largely dictated by your vibe and what are you doing with your energy. And people want to put it on other people. It's like, no, it's you. And it's the way you interact with people. And in that conduction, right, like a conductor, right, this is where you're going to be accepted, received into port, and then all your goods will be unloaded and distributed accordingly. So it's your morning marijuana motivation. Here's your motivation. This is Saint's Addiction. I'm addicted to my life. I love my life, really do. This vibe is starting to collect on people, and I didn't know what was gonna happen, but I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that people go, yo, man, I get it. I get what you're doing. I really appreciate your designs. Let me tattoo your logo on my hand. Day one's first. Let me slap some stickers around. Let me wear your clothes. Let me do some photo shoots. So this is reliable models. We need to get more reliable. But either way, my energy isn't going to stop. Like I was telling that chick, I was like, I'm not dimming my light for no one, and you shouldn't either. It's all about people that get the energy. And for people that can't, keep it pushing, man. Why dim your light for people that don't understand your music? Keep playing it loud. Turn it up as loud as you can. Tune in, tune out. The haters, tune in to the positivity. Get your tune right. You know what I'm saying? That beep, that vibration, and then that's when we get the most centered to ourselves. So, on my heart from the start, your boy Marquis Saint's Addiction. I got action. Phone's already ringing. You can hear it. But get back to my business. Peace and love, you guys. And as always, Chikathon. That means goodbye, but not forever. And I'll see you on the other side. Ciao.